camera overheated here in the church. We're at the confession, so let us humbly confess our sins against God and our neighbors. Most merciful God, we confess that we have sinned against you in thought, word, and deed, by what we have done and by what we have left undone. We have not loved you with our whole heart. We have not loved our neighbors as ourselves. We are truly sorry and we humbly repent. For the sake of your Son, Jesus Christ, have mercy on us and forgive us, that we may delight in your will and walk in your ways. May the Almighty merciful Lord then grant to each and every one of you the absolution of all your sins, but also time for true repentance, amendment of life, and the grace and consolation of the Holy Spirit. Would you stand, please, and may the peace of the Lord be always with you. And also with you. Peace to you at home. I hope you're back and got the message that we've gone live again as we continue in this new age of pandemic to learn new technologies, new skills, new ways of doing things. I hope you enjoyed the recording of the choir leading us in that first hymn as we continue to experiment with ways of worship like live streaming so that we can continue to be the church, because we do continue to be the church. And the mission of the church, sadly, is in great need of fulfillment. So I invite and encourage you to be active members of this congregation of the church. Monday morning, you'll get some more film suggestions, and for the first time this week, I actually saw a discussion of one of the films. So I invite and encourage you on Facebook or by emails to watch these films, or watch some of these films and discuss it with your friends and neighbors. And let me know which ones you watch. On Monday, the new Washington Council of Congregations, which includes the 6 established religious congregations in town, First Congregational of Washington, New Preston Congregational Church, Salem Covenant Church, St. Andrew's Episcopal Church, Marbledale, St. John's Episcopal Church, and the Greater Washington Coalition for Jewish Life are working together to serve this community in this time of pandemic. We are now discussing the possibility of hosting a table at the farmers market each Saturday, where we would receive from the buyers and perhaps by the farmers at the end of the day fresh fruits and vegetables, which we will then take to the 2 chefs at the New Milford Culinary School, who are making meals during the week for the needy, and would be glad to receive those. We just need to know whether there are volunteers who are willing to do that. It doesn't take a lot. One person or one household only at the table at a time. The table is hosted for 3 hours. Each church would get 2 or 3 Saturdays between now and September. So if you're interested in that, please talk to Veronique. She's collecting the names so we can confirm our willingness to participate in that. Meanwhile, we are going to take the leadership in the next food drive. We're all going to do it together again, the 6 congregations, but we'll take the lead. And we're going to have it again at the same place at First Congregational Church. They are cooperating with us, as are the others. As we imagine, we will have to do this almost once a month in the months ahead. So if you're interested in helping be part of the 10 to 15 volunteers that we need to lead this food bank, talk to Joseph Carroll. Both their emails and names are on the e-blast on Friday, but this is a way we can fulfill our mission to care for the poor and the needy and work with each other. Lastly, story time continues this week, and a rather interesting character, William Wilberforce, a name you probably know. What you need to know in this is who resisted his legislation over the years. And it was primarily the church, and you'll hear a little bit of that discussion Wednesday night at story time. And lastly, we'll be back here at 10 o'clock live streaming, hopefully with more success, especially with Zoom and with the camera overheating. It's Trinity Sunday. And it'll pretty much end the mark, the beginning of summer for us. The Sunday after that will begin as we continue to discuss when to re-engage in in-person worship and how to do that. And there's a lively discussion going on, but no rush. Meanwhile, stay active in the church. keep up your donations and offerings to support the ministry and missions of this parish, and walk in love, as Christ loved us and gave himself for us as an offering and sacrifice to God. Service of Holy Eucharist continues now on page 367 in the Book of Common Prayer with Eucharistic prayer beat. The Lord be with you. And also with you. Lift up your hearts. We lift them to the Lord. Let us give thanks to the Lord our God. It is right to give him thanks and praise. It is right and a good and joyful thing, always and everywhere, to give thanks to you, Father Almighty, Creator of heaven and earth, through Jesus Christ our Lord. In fulfillment of his true promise, the Holy Spirit came down on this day from heaven, lighting upon the disciples, to teach them and to lead them into all truth, uniting peoples of many tongues in the confession of one faith, and giving your church the power to serve you as a royal priesthood, to preach the gospel to all nations. Therefore we praise you, joining our voices with angels and archangels, and with all the company of heaven, who forever sing this hymn, to proclaim the glory of your name. In creation, in the calling of Israel to be your people, in your word spoken through the prophets, and above all in the word made flesh, Jesus your Son. For in these last days you sent him to be incarnate from the Virgin Mary, to be the Savior and Redeemer of the world. In him you have delivered us from evil and made us worthy to stand before you. In him you have brought us out of error into truth, out of sin into righteousness, out of death into life. On the night before he died for us, our Lord Jesus Christ took bread. And when he had given thanks to you, he broke it and gave it to his disciples and said, "Take, eat. This is my body which is given for you. Do this for the remembrance of me." After supper, he took a cup of wine. And when he had given thanks, he gave it to them and said, "Drink this, all of you. This is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for you and for many, for the forgiveness of sins. Whenever you drink it, do this for the remembrance of me." Therefore, according to his command, O Father, we remember his death. We proclaim his resurrection. We await his coming in glory. And we offer our sacrifice of praise, O Lord of all, presenting to you from your creation this bread and this wine. We pray you, gracious God, to send your Holy Spirit upon these gifts, that they may be the sacrament of the body of Christ and his blood of the new covenant. Unite us to your Son and his sacrifice, that we may be acceptable through him, being sanctified by the Holy Spirit. In the fullness of time, put all things in subjection under your Christ, and bring us to that heavenly country, where with the ever-blessed Virgin Mary, St. John our patron, and all your saints, we may enter the everlasting heritage of your sons and daughters. Through Jesus Christ our Lord, the firstborn of all creation, the head of the church, the author of our salvation. By him and with him and in him, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, all honor and glory is yours, Almighty Father, forever. Amen. Now, as our Savior Christ hath taught us, we are bold to pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Time of pandemic when so many of you cannot be here and to receive communion, those of us who are here in solidarity with you and one another will not receive as well. We will all stay together in prayer for spiritual communion, an acknowledgement that we receive and know the risen Christ in the breaking of the bread, not necessarily in the taking of the bread. Let us say together the prayer for spiritual communion. In union, O Lord, with the faithful at every altar of your church, where the Holy Eucharist is celebrated, we desire to offer our praise and thanksgiving. We present to you our souls and bodies, with the earnest desire that we may always be united to you. And since we cannot now receive you physically, we ask that you come spiritually into our hearts. We united ourselves to you and embrace you with all the affections of our souls, that nothing ever separate you from us. May we live in your love. Amen. Let us pray the post-communion prayer. Almighty and ever-living God, we thank you for feeding us with the spiritual food of the most precious body and blood of your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ, and for assuring us in these holy mysteries that we are living members of the body of your Son and heirs of your eternal kingdom. And now, Father, send us out to do the work you've given us to do, to love and serve you as faithful witnesses of Christ our Lord. To him, to you, and to the Holy Spirit, the honor and glory, now and forever. Amen. Now may that peace of God, which surpasses all human understandings, keep your hearts and your minds in the knowledge and love of God, and of his Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. And may the blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be upon each one of you, and remain with you all the days of your life. Let us go forth in the name of Christ. Alleluia. Alleluia. Thanks be to God. Alleluia. Production of St. John's Episcopal Church in Washington, Connecticut, as part of our online outreach to our parishioners and friends in this time of self-quarantine.